Hello Team Zug and welcome back to another video. This time we're going to doing my top 6 worst and best SML characters from Super Mario Logan. And before we look at this video, there'll be a few characters that'll make a lot of people mad, but I just want to say that this is in my opinion, not yours. So let's get to the top 6 best and worst SML characters. Here we go! Number 6 worst SML character is Mario. Now this is the reason why I don't like Mario. So let's get to the 6 reasons why I hate Mario. So let's begin. First, he doesn't treat Rosalina with respect. Here's how. In that episode of Jeffy Goes Bowling, Mario actually forgot his own wife's anniversary. I mean, does he have at least a calendar? Can you just look at the calendar instead of wasting you're just watching TV all day? And this is another scene that gets to number 5. He's greedy. All he wants in life is money. You see, he used to be the best salesman, but in that one episode, when Mario's family moved in, this is why. It was actually Mario's family moved out. So, in that episode is when Mario lost all of his money, and because of that. So therefore, Mario is broke, and yep. And then we got Jeffy, and Mario treats Jeffy horrible. You see, this is why. Mario keeps eating his own son green beans. Let me see. Don't believe me? Let's find out. See? Bad father, Mario. And there's not much things. He's bossy, rude, and mean, and a terrible father. So therefore, Mario is... I put Mario on the last because he's not a bad character. He's just horrible. Moving on. At the number 6 best SML character is Black Yoshi. Black Yoshi is a brilliant character. You see, Black Yoshi is like a gangster, which I really like. Black Yoshi is definitely one of the best SML characters, and here's why. I really like Black Yoshi. Black Yoshi's a likable character. So therefore, Black Yoshi deserves more screen time. Black Yoshi always gets to stupid ideas. Once, he tried to have a Kool-Aid bath, which was very funny. And this is the best part. Ready to see it? You see that his Xbox? Guess what he does with it? Oh, that was ridiculously funny. Black Yoshi is definitely a funny character. I love Black Yoshi, and there's another thing I like about it. He always gets in trouble. Yep, you believe it. Once in Black Yoshi, Black Yoshi's in trouble, sorry. He always gets into trouble, which I really love Black Yoshi. He's an awesome character. Moving on. And the number 5 worst SML character is Mr. Goodman. Now, why do I hate Mr. Goodman more than Mario? Let's see. Once in this episode, Mr. Goodman's baby, he tries to give away his own son, his baby-born son, to Mario, which I really don't like. When Bowser Jr.'s credit card, when Junior runs out of the money, Mr. Goodman took all this stuff, including that giant Thomas. I really hate Mr. Goodman. So he only cares about no one but money. And here's the proof.
This is Mr. Goodman, and I would like to buy your underwear. I don't love anyone. I only love my money.
See, Mr. Goodman only cares about his money, so therefore I don't like him. Moving on! And the number 5 best SML character is Shrek. Now, I love Shrek. Shrek is a perfect character. I really loved it. He spends most of his time in the toilet, which I really like. Shrek is just a likable character. I really like Shrek. Shrek is one of the best characters that SML created. And in one episode, when Mario was so rude to poor old Shrek, guess what happens to Mario? Guess what? What happens to Mario? You may ask. He turns into Donkey, which was absolutely funny. But that was the last time Shrek taught old Mario a lesson. This is what he did. Guess what he did to Mario? He made Mario eat his own poop. That was funny. Okay, I gotta admit, that was pretty cruel, but I really love Shrek. His voice is perfect. And I think Mario got what he deserves, don't you? So, moving on. And the number 4 worst SML character of all time is Bowser. So, why do I hate Bowser, you may ask? Well, it's because of this. He always likes to watch his favorite show, Charlie and Friends. Now, Charlie and Friends is... I'm gonna let the YouTube video show this out.
Charlie and Friends was filmed in front of a live audience.
Okay, who names an episode called Charlie and Friends? It's really ridiculous. Another thing, Bowser only cared about watching Charlie than his actual family. So Bowser treats Junior like garbage. And the reason is because poor innocent Junior had to, in that episode, Bowser tries to take his favorite toy. Junior may be, well, how do I call it, a little bit naive and a tiny bit of a brat, but I don't think Junior deserves to be treated like this. And this is what Bowser's worst thing what he did to his son. So therefore, I'm going to say that to the last SML character I hate the most, okay? So, moving on. And the number 4 best SML character of all time is Jeffy. I really love Jeffy. Jeffy is my 4th favorite character of the SML franchise. And the reason is that he has a trouble getting to know. You see, so ever since Jeffy first came out, I didn't really like him that much. Here's why. In that episode, Jeffy just shows up to Mario's house, which I really don't like. But however, I didn't like Jeffy at first because I thought he was a rip-off of Baby Mario. But over time, a year later, a new episode came out, which I really love. Here's it. So here is it. In a special episode, we finally meet Jeffy's mom. However, Jeffy's mom was never a nice person. So therefore, I really feel more sympathy for Jeffy now. So therefore, especially on the backstory, Jeffy really loved his mom, but her mom never loved him. So that's why he was giving up for adoption. The best part about what Mario did, that he adopted Jeffy. I know Jeffy has anger issues, but he's just a kid. I'm sure when he came from his mom, he had a tough time, which I really like. So Jeffy's now one of my favorite characters now. So moving on, and the number 3 worst SML character is Scooter. Now, here's the reason I don't like Scooter. One reason. He's just a rip-off of Jeffy. I know Jeffy created him, but what was the point? But over time, Scooter really needs a to put this, an actual character. He's just a more dumber version of Jeffy, which I really don't like. So therefore, I don't really like Jeff Scurr that much. But I gotta say, well done. Now moving on, and the number 3 best SML character of all time is Bowser Jr. Now, why do I love Bowser Jr., you may ask? Most importantly, he loves Thomas, and I love Thomas. We have so much in common. Bowser Jr. is definitely a kid. I know that he might be a brat sometimes, but he tries to be nice, and over the years, he's grown up a bit. I wish Thomas was still in the SML videos, but Jr. just feel like he's feeling like someone from Toy Story, which I really love. There's one episode in particular from the SML series.
I passed. I killed the fly and I got an A. I passed. I'm not a failure. Wow. Son, give me a hug. Dad, you finally love me. You hear that, world? My son is not a failure.
So therefore, I love Junior. So moving on. And the number 2 worst SML character is Cody. So therefore, I really hate Cody. Why do I hate Cody? It's because he always does nothing. He means nothing to the plot. And there was one episode in particular that I really hate about him. This is it. He made Junior watch a movie that we both hate. That is Big Hero 6. But I'll talk about that someday. So therefore, Cody's a horrible character and doesn't deserve to exist at all. So therefore, I give him the number 2 spot. So therefore, moving on to the number 2 best character of SML. And the number 2 best SML character is Woody. Now, I love Woody. He's one of the best characters SML have fought. Who can fault bringing a Toy Story character into a series like the SML channel, which I really like. You know what would be cool? What if they add Buzz and Woody and Buzz could be partners? That would be very cool. And the reason I love Woody most of all is the asteroid. The reason is because of this. Woody was actually going to sacrifice himself to save Earth, which I really like. And this is what happened to Woody. So, yeah, he does it to the asteroid, which is very cool. Oh, that was amazing. Woody is definitely the best. And the best part about Woody is this. When Mario thought Woody was dead, this is what happened. It was a shock to all of us. Woody survived the asteroid. Woody is the best character. Also, this was Woody's last episode. So let's give a silence for Woody, the brave cowboy. Moving on. It's time, the moment you've been waiting for. And the number 1 worst SML character I hate the most is Brooklyn Tea Guy. I hate Brooklyn Tea Guy. He is the worst SML character I ever seen. He's a terrible character. I always hate him as a kid, and I still do today. Why? He treats his wife like garbage, even though his wife did nothing. He works old jobs, and he's a rip-off from Larry from The Amazing World of Gumball. And the number 1 reason I hate Brooklyn Tea Guy is when Junior was in military school, you won't believe what he did to Thomas. This is what he did. That's why he did that. And I really hate Brooklyn Tea Guy for that. And that episode when, in the end of Bowser Jr. goes to military school, he tries to kill him.
I'm gonna rip him apart. I'm gonna make him breed with sea animals. You know what? I don't want you touching my son. What? Why? I don't need your services anymore. But he broke the table. You obviously couldn't fix him, and I don't know what will. So just get out of my house. Fine.
Yep, he did nothing. He didn't say sorry, and I wanted him to get a punishment. I wanted him to get thrown off the table. I bet he should be killed off. I hate Brooklyn Tea Guy. I'm sorry, but I had to say this. If anyone who likes Brooklyn Tea Guy, watch this episode and you'll think again. Brooklyn Tea Guy is the worst SML character, and I highly don't recommend liking him. That's why I make him a villain in my SML series. Moving on. And the number 1 best SML character, my favorite of all, is Joseph. Joseph is my favorite SML character. He's actually the best. Why? He's misunderstood. One episode, he fell off of Junior's picture, which I really like. And in another episode, it's similar to that, he has a paper family, which ended up very different badly for him. So therefore, in that episode, Joseph lost his paper family, and I feel sympathy for him. Joseph is the best. In one episode, Joseph saved Richard Goodman's life from running over, which I really love. Joseph is the best character. In that one episode, we found out that Joseph wasn't abandoned by his mom, but he ended up living in a mansion. I was really glad Joseph actually finally could live a happy life. It's just he abuses, bullies around his butler tribes, which is not my character for Joseph, and I really hate the fact he has a red shell now. So therefore, Joseph is still my favorite character nonetheless, and I really like it. And yep, his mom was actually a good person after all. Way to go, Joseph. You're a lucky boy. Okay, guys, so those are that's all 6 characters from my top 6 worst and best SML characters. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below so tell me who's your favorite character and why. This is Team Zug signing out. Peace out and goodbye.